Welcome back, guys. We are outside the Two Casas studios, and as we're getting ready for the change of the season, a lot of people are probably getting their cars tuned up. Maybe you did that big road trip this summer, and you need to just get everything back in working order. Maybe if you wrecked your car. I don't know. Hopefully you didn't do that. Anyway, if you are in need of a mechanic, there are some things that you need to know before you head in. So we are asking the expert, Dave Striegel. Striegel? Did I say it right? I wanted to make sure I got it right. You are a certified master mechanic. And so, Dave, as we're getting ready for the fall, we're thinking of going in and talking to a mechanic. You said there are 3 things that we need to be aware of, things that we need to ask our mechanics when we go in. Is that right?
Yeah, there's 3 mistakes that you want to avoid when you take your car into a mechanic. And the first mistake that you never want to make is to tell your mechanic that you're not in a hurry. Look, if you tell us you're not in a hurry, what's going to happen is you're going to self-select yourself to be pushed to the end of the day.
Right.
So you get fixed last that day, or maybe you don't get fixed at all if another emergency shows up. Okay. So do yourself a favor, just don't say those little words.
Okay. So don't put any time frame, because you don't want to go the other end of the spectrum and be like, look, we need to get this done, because then it's kind of like insulting your chef. You don't want them spitting in your food. So you get that same kind of thing, right? Okay, so what's the next thing that we need to be aware of?
The next mistake is to not self-diagnose. So maybe your car's not running right. So you think, I got 70, 80,000 miles on this car. It's due for a tune-up, right? So you tell your mechanic, hey, tune up my car. The problem is that doesn't fix your problem. So hundreds of dollars later, you still have the same issue going on. Mm-hmm. How about instead just tell us your symptoms? Let's go for a drive together. Let's find out what's going on. Trust your mechanic's instincts to diagnose that problem for you.
Okay. That's great. Yeah, so don't self-diagnose. I know a lot of people think that they know what they're doing. I know on my car, though, I have no idea. I put the key in the ignition. If it doesn't start, I guess I'm walking.
Well, that's what you got me for.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and so the third mistake we want to avoid.
The third mistake is to wait till the last minute before your big trip. Maybe you're going to Vegas over the Labor Day holiday. Don't wait until the day before to bring your car in to have it looked at. Mm-hmm. What if we find something wrong? Might take a day or 2 to find those parts. Then we put your vacation off. Now you're missing your reservation. Mm-hmm. So why don't you bring your car in at least a week before your big trip? Let us go all over it. If it needs anything, we'll be happy to fix it for you. You got a whole week to drive it and make sure that you're good for the road.
Gotcha. Now, I have to ask, we've got this sitting out here on this vehicle here. We've got these different bottles of fluids. What are we looking at here?
Well, basically, I've got a drive formula that's going to help you find and keep the right vehicle in great shape. So the D stands for decision. Buying a new or used vehicle is a major purchasing decision. Don't do it alone. I want you to enlist the help of an independent mechanic like myself. So I run an app auto care facility. I work on all different kinds of cars. I'll be able to help you find the right vehicle for you. Okay. And the R stands for repairs. Make sure all of your repairs are done by ASE certified mechanics. ASE certification is voluntary. So the best of the best are going to make sure that they go out and get certified. And the I stands for invest in preventative maintenance. It's all about the fluid maintenance, making sure that your engine oil, there's fresh oil, there's 3,000-mile oil. You can see how dirty it gets.
Okay.
Yeah, so preventative maintenance is what's going to help keep that engine from sludging up. It'll last hundreds of thousands of miles. Okay. And the V stands for visual. You know when you saw that new car in the parking lot, you fell in love with it, it was beautiful, bright and shiny and clean? Well, keep that love affair going with regular spa days. Take it in for a fresh wax job twice a year. If you're going to have it that long, you might as well enjoy it, right?
Right.
And the E stands for enjoy. You found the car of your dreams. You've been keeping it in great running shape. Get out there and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So the ASC certification, very important. These are really great tips. Folks, if you need more information or really a recap on this, before you head out to mechanic, head over to casa.com. Click on the Style tab. Dave, thank you so much.
All right,
appreciate
Ted.
it. And keep your motors running properly. We're going to head back inside with Brittany.